I asked her to do things. You know what happens? She gets hungry.
What is your purpose? What's the night? So why?
Yeah, we're going to begin. I welcome you to number 6, 7, or 8 of 8 of our Healing Tao class. We're moving along, building our pyramid brick by brick. Today we're going to move into some deeper work with Mother Earth. We began a little tiny taste of her power last week, and we saw how the women tended to just absorb very naturally what's called Di-Chi, or earth energy, and the males tended to more readily absorb what's called Tian-Chi, or heavenly cosmic force. And the goal of life is to balance heaven and earth. This part of the work is very pivotal with Mother Earth because she will keep you grounded. The way females seem to keep people grounded because they have children and they can't be playing too much. Bring home the bacon. Make some money. We got mouths to feed. And they demand that you apply yourself in pragmatic ways because they must bear life. So Mother Earth is the same way. You must apply your spiritual skills in real life. Okay? Who recalls the purpose of being on Earth? It's a question you might want to recall deeply throughout your life.
You're talking about from the book, the text taught?
Not actually in the text, this part. We discussed a little bit last week why you're on Earth. What is the cosmic role of the Earth reality, your Earth experience? Very close. To learn. Speak up. Yes, Ashi.
To remember who you really are.
Ashi. Very close.
Let's fulfill your focus.
Yes, but you can do that in the Sirius star system. You can do that in the Pleiadian star system. You can do it in many star systems then. But what is special about Earth? Material. And what about that? Come on, I'm going to pull it out of you. Come on, Africans. Pull it out of you. The material world forces you to... I'll rephrase it. I'll re-explain it. Time and space. Time and space are the dominant forms of Earth reality. You're limited by time and you're limited by space. You are supposed to be doing certain things in your life, your destiny, your purpose. How do you know how far you are? You look at your life. If your life is a mess, you're far. If you're dirt poor, if you're unhappy, you're far. Your life reflects quickly your inner state. The goal then is to use spiritual power to alter earthly life. You want more wealth, use spiritual force to change the reality of wealth. You want more love, use spiritual force. That's the purpose of Earth, is to always reflect back what you're projecting very quickly. I said use spiritual power. That's a very key concept in Yoruba, in Africa really. Let's say you get married to someone, you have a wonderful relationship, 50 years together, and you're as happy as a bird, right? You both translate into spirit world, you're now ancestors. Do you realize that Olodumare, the Supreme Being, can have you reincarnate with an awful partner? Just because you had a lucky time doesn't mean you had wisdom about relationships. If you didn't get that relationship through spiritual power, it is not yours. We say the trickster gave it to you. If you got money without spiritual force, we say the trickster got you money. You see? And what the trickster gives, the trickster likes to take. That's why we say it's not really yours. But if you focus your spirit and said, through my spirit, I will draw money to me. That is God-given. Cannot be taken from you. I draw my mate through spiritual power. God-given. The God within you, right? Gave it to you. That can't be taken from you. Okay? So the key is attain through spirit. That's the only surefire way. I guarantee you. Some folks have asked me, well, there are folks who win $1 million lottery. You know, buck teeth, backwater, redneck. You know, spit, drinking, you know, folk, barefoot folk. And they get the lottery. I'm like, what is it? I could build a church, a temple, I could build bills for the people. Yeah, and he gets the money. So someone asked me, what's up with that? I said, well, sometimes when you're young, spiritually speaking, you are given things that allow you to focus on other things. You're given relief in one area because you can't handle too much. You see? So we take away money problems and you deal with your drug addiction or your abusive nature or your alcoholism. Gives you a chance to focus. The higher up you go, the less that tends to happen. Because the higher up you go in spirit, you got to deal with your emotional problems, your mental problems, your financial problems, your family, for all of them. Because you're mature enough to handle it. So don't bemoan the person who's that, Getty? John Paul Getty, the family? They were all addicts, alcoholics. One got lost in some jungle in South America, never seen again by some headhunters. Huh? A mess, but billionaires. You see? So we say they were very young spiritually. Because they had to handle that without money problems. Okay? So through your spirit is your power. Okay, so we're going to do a lot of philosophy today. Lots of Taoist philosophy. It's pronounced Tao, which means the way. The way. This means road or way or path. And simply means the natural way a thing flows. The Tao of rain is to fall down. The Tao of sun is to shine. The Tao of Batala is to be pure. The Tao of Yemonja is to be nurturing. The Tao of love is to give lots of it. Everything has a nature. We call it the Tao in the Chinese system. We call it Ma'at in Egypt. The word Ori would be the word in Yoruba. The head of that thing. The way of the flow of consciousness of that thing. Ori. Ori, good word to know. O means he or she. Ri means to perceive. When you got a head reading, you all had your head readings. Get your head read, so you're not headless. Paul Revere. Huh? It means he or she perceives. It's your way of perceiving the universe. Huh? And the way you perceive your universe will dictate the universe you live in, right? If you see poverty, you're going to have a poverty life. If you see love, you're going to have a lot of love. Ori, your perception. Huh? Or your Ori Sha. See? Ori Sha. Okay, Sha means hidden. Your hidden perception. Okay. So before we start, let us call the ancestors. May we rise in honor of our ancestors. I love Ashe. You are a warrior. Ashe.
Ashe.
This is a warrior. He walked in, I saw a man with a spear. Just walking in with a spear. Serious. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I see you. Ogun's in the house. Ashe. Ibashe. I'll be saying Ibashe, which means honor. Just say Ashe after each one to give it power. Ashe. Ibashe Oloduma.
Ashe.
Oh, I feel so safe. Since you walked in, I feel very safe. Ashe. Ibashe Bobo Odisha. Ibashe. Ibashe Eshu up on the egg. Ibashe Oya Oya up the egg. Ibashe Bobo egg. Umelese Oloduma. We give praise to all the righteous ancestors who sat at the feet of Olodumare, of God's supreme Ashe. Ibashe to all the ancestors who preserve the sacred rights of the blacks, those priests and priestesses of Africa. Ashe. Ibashe to those buried in Mother Africa. Ashe. Ibashe to those taken from the continent. Ashe. Ibashe to those put in those evil hulls of those ships, those carried away, pushed overboard, and placed into the bosom of Olokun, the god of the sea. May your bones rise forth, Ashe, and chatter with the story of your journey, Ashe. May your descendants say never again, Ashe. Ibashe to the ancestors of the diaspora, those of the Americas, those of Europe, the Arctic, we're all one people, Ashe, speaking different tongues. Ibashe to our beloved Native American ancestors, we love you, adore you, will never forget you, Ashe. May we develop enough common sense as black people to organize ourselves. We may help other people who are in need as well, Ashe. May this land be returned to the Native Americans, Ashe. Ibashe to the ancestors who built this country. May we get our 40 acres and a mule, Ashe. Ibash to all those ancestors of the people in this room and those who seek to come. I honor your ancestors for bringing you forth, for shielding you, Ashe. May they continue, Ashe. I ask our ancestors to bring us hard work, to make us break a sweat for spirit, bring us discipline, Ashe, and compassion amongst ourselves, Ashe. Ancestors, teach us to forgive each other, to embrace each other, and to have family and community amongst ourselves despite our differences, Ashe. Bless this store, Ashe. May the ancestors shine upon this store, Ashe. An oasis in Atlanta, Ashe. May many beloved high ancestors walk through this door, Ashe. Bringing peace, prosperity, and irreal blessings, Ashe. We give praise for our work tonight. May we work hard and productively, Ashe. Okay. Have a seat.
Dispute.
Well, what you been doing? I never met the man in my life. Ashe. You met? No. Okay. Well, you can take the boy out of Africa. You can't take Africa out. Okay. As they say in French, back to our sheep. Mama Earth, Big Mama. We love you, Mama. The Native Americans are the ones who preserve the mystery of Mother Earth. The mystery of the crystals, the rocks, the natural environment. It is to them whom we must go to really remember the mystery of Mother Earth and Father Sky and the Star Nation and our plant brothers and sisters. The blacks are supreme at spiritual power. We can call heaven to earth. You see, unlike any group on this planet. If you don't believe me, get a bunch of Europeans, a bunch of blacks, a bunch of Asians, and put on some drums and see who can move. Because that movement of body draws spirit. It means you can go into trances. The more rhythmic you are, because the universe is rhythmic. Those with the best rhythm are most in tune. You got Stradivarius, and you got high school violins. Blacks are Stradivarius. Perfection of rhythm. So, we're going to start though with this system which is actually very akin to Egypt. That was very similar to Egyptian way of doing things. And Kenya. So-called falashas. Mother Earth, is she magnetic or electric in dominance? Magnetic. Are magnetism and gravity the same thing? In principle? What does gravity do?
Or both.
They're two poles.
Yes.
It's the plus and minus, or yin
Yes.
and yang, or
Yes.
completion.
Yes. And pulls you in. Right? You create a gravitational field, it means an orbiting body will be drawn towards the center of that field, right? Which is what magnets do. They pull you towards it. Okay? The height of Mother Earth work is the power to magnetize, to draw to the people what they need. Like rainmakers, you know. They can draw rain to a particular zone on the earth. Okay? So, I'm going to work with you to magnetize you. We've already electrified you, right, with our triangulation and our inner core earth meditation, right? You felt the heat of electricity making you sweat. You're going to feel the coolness of Mama, huh? The soothing voice of Mother Earth to magnetize things to you. Ashe Mama, huh? We all need Mama now. What do you do about Mama? And don't talk about Mama now. It can hurt you. Big Mama. Okay? And the problem with a lot of systems is the imbalance of the female. They're doing all this lofty sky meditation stuff. Meditating and transcending, forgetting you have 2 feet. They walk on Mother Earth. And you become kind of split. Kind of airy and spacey and goofy. The Mother Earth keeps you real. You see, down to earth. Shit. It's much more fun if you're down to earth to be spiritual than you floating in some clouds somewhere, helping nobody. We don't believe in mountain retreat wisdom monks. People going to some monk place up in some mountains. Only if the monks come back down and say, we've gone to meditation for 40 days and we found out how to make clean water, how to clean up the river, yeah? How to make food grow. Now that's a good monk. That's divine order. But if you sit on some mountain chanting and the people are starving and diseases and plagues, well, what is this? So we say those people are very young. See, they've got to be, again, taken off and just focusing on spirit. They can't do too much in the real world. Next life, they come back and must learn to apply that for real life. Because in Africa, spirit and real life are not separate. You know, if you can't make crops, what's the phrase in Native American? Oh, does it grow corn? When you say you can do something, you got some kind of power, they say, yeah, but can you grow corn with it? Does it have some application that we can all benefit from besides yourself? That's a wise person. Likewise, this only works when you apply it to your own personal life. Not just Fridays when we're sitting here, but you change your own personal reality to what we're doing. Okay? Alright, so Mother Earth. We're going to start right into Mother Earth meditation. We're going to go through the healing smile and the inner sounds today. It's going to go straight to Mama Earth. Okay? It would be richer if we proceeded with inner smile and all that. It'd be a much richer experience. But we start where we are. Okay? Alright. Massage your palms, centers. I need your thumbs. Dig in there. Dig into it. It's called the Lao Wao point in acupuncture, which connects to the heart, right in the middle. Okay, massage both centers of your palms. If you can, massage your feet. particularly the balls of your feet. That's important today. Because you need to have your feet activated for mom. Okay? Right in the ball, you know? Dig in, activate that foot. It's called the bubbling spring point. Because earth chi bubbles up into your soles of your feet. Okay? Massage your tailbone. Just you can kind of tap it like this, then just gently rub it to loosen up and activate it. And then squeeze your perineum a few times. That most lets you stop midstream urine. Squeeze it a few times. Okay? Feet flat upon the floor. Because you have,
Connected Earth.
you have 12 meridians that connect to the earth. Each meridian corresponds to a Chinese animal. You're the boar, you're the pig. You have a boar meridian, the pig meridian, that you suck up from the earth, those energies. Huh? All right. Place your palms like this, on both sides of you. Facing the earth. Okay. I want you to become aware, not imagine, but become aware of that point you massage in your foot. Just put your mind at that point. I want you to picture two like funnels, two little tubes going up through your legs from your sole of your foot, joining at the perineum, going to your kidneys, and then to your inner magma core. I'll try to draw it a bit for you.
Serious artistic skill.
This is not my forte going on here. Okay. You're going to imagine, not imagine, but tune into the chi from the earth flowing like this. Into the legs, being the perineum, right behind the kidneys, and then joining in the middle cauldron. Okay? Take your time and just feel Mother Earth. Like a tree, pull up through these tubes. Picture also a tunnel going from the center of your palms, inside of your arms, towards your heart. Like this. Then see it go from the heart down to your belly button. So you're pulling up through your legs, and your hands are absorbing. They're drawing chi into the center palms, through arms, down to heart, down to belly button. I'm going to give you a few minutes to tune into this because it's very, very important. You should feel it coming counterclockwise into your body, spinning counterclockwise from earth into you. You are a tree. After a short time, you should feel your palms and soles begin to pulse, like they're breathing by themselves. You also feel your perineum begin to pulse, in tune with your palms and soles. And slightly contract and relax your eyes. And kind of suction in your sexual organs, your perineum and your anus, kind of like suck them into the body a bit, very slightly. Keeping your mind aware of the chi entering your soles and palms. Feel them pumping or pulsing as one. Your palms, your perineum, the soles of your feet. Now focus your mind, your eyes, and your heart on the magma core behind your navel. The ball of fire within you. And a little attention placed upon your perineum, your sexual and anal openings, your palms, and your soles. Magma core, perineum, sexual and anal openings, palms, and soles. Feel very grounded. Feel very connected to the Mother Earth. Keep pulling in that blue energy from the earth. Through your legs, through your arms, to your heart. Don't try to do it, just let it happen. Feel your sitting bones connecting to Mother Earth. As you feel yourself sinking into the earth, you will feel a pulsing again. As water dominates the earth, you may also sense Mother Earth's energy as a blue, gentle, watery force coming into you like a tree absorbs to nourish that tree. This color blue has the power to heal the bones and joints of the human system. Just relax and allow it to come into you. Just be a tree. Feel the suction of being drawn up. Feel this gentle blue Mother Earth energy pulsing into your navel now. Feel this energy go to your inner magma core and strengthen it. Behind your navel sits the ball of fire, called the lower cauldron. Fill this pot with blue chi from the Earth Mother, and watch her center you. You will feel this ball become more crystallized as Mother Earth feeds it. It becomes more real to you now. Feel how your navel is connected to Mother Earth, like an umbilicus. Now feel this chi magma ball grow and expand to fill the entire center of your body, between navel, kidneys, and sexual centers. Feel the strength of the Mother. Feel the gentleness in her strength and the strength in her gentleness. Finally, let the magma chi ball radiate from your navel and flow wherever it wants to send chi to in your body. It might spill into the microcosmic orbit naturally, or may just flow its own way. Just relax and allow it to take its course. Allow nature to take her course inside of you. Drink deeply of the earth. When you are ready, you may end by allowing the energy to settle in your navel, spiraling it outward and inward. And just be. Relax into the earth. Ashe. How are you feeling? Fun? How are you feeling? Restful? Peaceful? Any of the men? How are you feeling? Kind of very calm and boom. Say it again.
Relax.
Relax. Deeply relax. Yes. Compared to our triangulation meditation. See the difference in chi? Your heart's not pumping, you're not sweating. You're feeling very, you see? That's the force of Mother Earth's chi, Di Chi. Okay? Okay. That's a wonderful thing to do if you're sitting in a park. Take off your shoes, just massage those points, squeeze the perineum, and just sit there. When your feet are bare on the earth itself, you get a very strong charge coming into you. Very relaxing. Very deeply, deeply soothing. If you can't sleep, talk to Mama. Mama will. Up. Don't triangulate, because you won't sleep for days. Don't call that fire energy in. Were you able to sense the suction into your body? Pulling into your hands and your feet? Clearly, it was a strong sense. Ashe. This will also, for the women, heal a lot of your women issues with the womb. Irregular menses, that kind of thing, or a lot of bloating. Just keep absorbing, and the earth will balance you out naturally. No pills, no medicine. Take medicine if you need medicine, don't get me wrong. But try this too. Okay? And for the brothers, it's important to have mama. Mama support. What do we say? We say men are like what? 5, for the most part. Women are more like water for the most part. Right? These aren't mere metaphors, they're realities. Women have fiery nature too. Men have watery nature. But predominantly, it goes that way. So, we think that males are more independent, right? We like to think that, right, brothers? I'm independent, I'm my own man, like that. Right? That was very convincing. But let's think about it. For water to exist, what does it need?
Hydrogen monoxide.
What outside of itself does it need? No.
I can't think.
Not a thing. Not a darn thing. Let's think of fire now. What does fire need to exist?
Air.
Air, wood, it needs a fuel source. A law. You see? Men, we must depend upon something to be fully fiery. We need a source of fuel, a source of energy. Women don't need that. Not at least on Earth. Not on this plane. It's kind of given to them. So, we need Mother Earth. Wood, fuel, to give us our fire. On the spiritual tip, this means adherence to spiritual law. We could say ma'at. For brothers to be really strong, they need ma'at. Cosmic law, the Tao. Females tend to be more in tune with ma'at because their bodies force them. You see, they're a little more towards that way because the moon each month and the baby birthing makes them give into natural things more readily. You with me? That's why we won't do for the upcoming young boys initiation rites. But in the old days, we take those boys when they're 13, 14, thinking they're all that, bag of chips. We say, all right. The family would tell the men's society, our boy's feeling his oats now. He had all that now. Time for him to get initiated. Normally what they would do, ritually, is the parents inform the men's society, the men gather together and conspire to initiate that young man. Teach him who's boss. So they come usually in some kind of garb, like, some paint face or some big feathers or something, whatever the tradition used in Africa. They come in and say, we are the spirits of so-and-so, the men's society. It's time to take your son. And the mother would go, oh, not my baby. She'd pretend, oh, no, not my baby. Oh, no, bring her back. And they try to pull, and she pulls back. But it's all a dance. It's a symbolic dance. Huh? And of course, she goes, oh, okay. She gives him away. Not to be seen for days or weeks, whatever they do in that particular nation in Africa. And usually we do things like pop their teeth out. Scar them up. Put them through all kinds of traumatic ordeals. Why? If women must go through pain to birth, you must go through pain. It's that simple. If she's got to bleed, you got to bleed. Because oftentimes, as males, we're not forced to submit to a natural power. We're not really forced. Our bodies don't take over and we're, oh my God, helpless. We must have a ritual, symbol, to remind us you must live for something. If she must submit her body and give it over to this life force, so must you. So we say the males defend the laws of the nation. Women bring them from heaven. Women go into spirit and say, the universe has said, the answers have said, this is the law. The men say, thank you. They take that and make sure it's enforced. Our ways are enforced. You see? Since we don't have wood, men, we must be forced to rely upon wood. You will live for the laws of our society. We want to bend your will to live for something beyond your own ego. And there we have the cause of gangs, gang banging, all these brothers looking for something to live for. When you're in a gang, you live for a cause now. Me and my peeps. My posse, huh? And they're all into it. These African boys who've lost the rituals. They're living not for ma'at, but for drugs or for, something. So, may the rights return. And we have some toothless brothers. A lot of folks, I've done counseling for many years, and there are many strong people in our community. And I hear sometimes sisters say, "Oh, my boy can I don't need no man to take care of his boy." I say, I respect your strength, believe me. I feel the female is even stronger. But there is a word I will teach you a little bit off track, but not really, called ntoro. Ntoro means the patriarchal spirit that hits a boy at puberty. The male spirits of his line dominate him at puberty. It's called ntoro. When that hits a boy, he does not tend to respect women. His muscles start sprouting. He got a little hair here and there. Thinks he's all that. And he has fire strength. So if she comes up against him, he might give her something back. Totally against God's law, ancestral law, but they have no sense without ma'at, right? Ain't no woman going to tell me what to do, even if she's my mom. Oh, really? We say, oh yeah? They call them in. Pop? Now who's boss? Okay? So, even if you don't have a mate, women, or women, sister friends, girlfriends, cousins, sisters, daughters, whatever, they need a male force. Some male who is strong and fiery to bend his hard-headed will. Because Ndoro didn't just disappear with the slave trade. It still exists. And those of you who know those hard-headed teenage boys who talk back to their mamas, they need a brother. Fire needs fire at that age. He'll get older when he needs water. How to respect women in society and be more cultured about himself. But at this stage, these are too hot. You see? So tell them, Big Brother Society, find someone, an uncle, somebody, to slap some sense into a hard coconut. I did a ritual for a boy about 3 years ago. He was just hitting puberty. Brilliant young boy, very talented in dance, son of Ogun. Ogun's a great artist, Ogun loves to dance and move and jump around, like acrobatics. The boy's very gifted, had a lot of stuff going on for him. His mother called me and said, well, I would like to do a head cleansing for him. I said, fine. So we got the ingredients together, we did the head ritual, which required coconuts. I said, you bring me the coconuts, you buy them and I'll use them. So I had to do something with the coconut to break it. Do some chants, First coconut would not break. I had a hammer. I had a little chisel thing. This sucker would not break. I said, your boy has a very hard head. And he will have a hard head. It was the omen of the coconut. It broke, I had to use 2 coconuts because it broke so ugly. I couldn't use it. So he's going to blow the first part of his life. The first round he's going to blow. He went to college. About 4 months of college, he was in the hospital drinking. We told her he has predisposition to taking substances. Trained him, ritualized him, but the coconut did not want to break. So now he's getting together. He's more mature. The second round, he's acting right. So we always say, is your coconut hard or soft? You see? And if it's hard, we get bigger hammers. Bigger hammers. Oh, these young men. But we can't say that unless we say, oh, you old man. Right? It's the parents, not the kids.
Oh, sure.
There's some evil kids, don't get me wrong, just evil. No matter what you do, it's just wrong.
I'm fine with somebody listening.
You try everything. It just won't work. So, those are called the hard knocks school kids. You leave them to hard knocks. Okay? But most of us can make a turn for ourselves with the right influence. Okay, so that's that.